Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Mordheim, City of the Damned. Now this will be my 7th and final match before my live match against a human opponent this evening. Yep, I know I got talked into the league and I'm doing all my training matches, getting all up the way, so our warbands should be roughly equal. Now let's look at points, because as we all know, points mean prizes. Yeah. Yes, I can speak honest. So, Uriah von Mortborg here, who lost his eye to a vampire. What a nasty looking face that is, look at that. Ooh. Well, he's back in the saddle again, finally recovered from injury. Now, it would be nice to give Jeremiah another outing, but I think if he's going to stand in tonight's match, why not let him get a few more points out of it. Now, Gunther Drosselheim, I've been giving him some thought, and we will put this point into leadership. Now, leadership doesn't do very much for him personally, but it does a lot for the warband, because he has last stand here, which means that he will always fight to the death, never retreat from combat, never take all-alone tests, and unwavering, ignores all-alone fear and terror, so basically he never uses leadership for anything. But there are some interesting leadership-based skills, and more importantly, his leadership contributes to the warband morale. And he's in heavy armour, and he's pretty solid, so having him contributing a lot to the warband morale, when he's not going to get taken out easily, means the warband will stick around a lot longer in general. Now, Hannah Klimt, I've given her some thought, and we are going to put this point into alertness. And then down here, this one into ballistic skill. Over here, poor Jarvis Eckstein is in a terrible way, having suffered some kind of nasty injury, and he's going to be a long time recovering. So we're going to hire ourselves another flagellant. Wait. Gerdwin Bechtolson. I suspect he'll be getting a new name. Let's at least do something about this, because it looks terrible. There we go. Right. Yeah, if we go with the black one. Only one option? Really? Okay. We'll actually stick with this model set and colour scheme for now. Now, it would be nice at some point to get some helmets or armour. And we have Gustav Holtz, our bowman. We're going to put one more point into agility here, and then we're going to really have to put a point into strength or toughness sometime soon, and then down here, a point into ballistic skill. Give him that little bit greater chance of hitting. Then we'll have to put a few points into accuracy sometime soon as well. And I believe you are just sitting on some skill points. Yep. Skill points. Alright. Now, in terms of available matches, we have a hard, a normal, and a hard match. Now, we don't want to really be doing hard matches this early, because, let's face it, our warband just isn't up to it at this point. And this... one warband divided into 3 strike teams, while the other is scattered. Very poor warpstone yield. I'm going to send scouts out to try and find something nice. And I'm going to send scouts out again. Oh god. And one more time. I suppose we'll just be doing this then. Alright, let's find out what we're playing against.
Small groups of enemy warriors have been discovered across the area, scattered in flight. Before they can regroup, you break your warband into 3 patrols to intercept and engage your disorganized rivals.
Oh no, not 3 patrols. Look, I understand the concept of splitting into 3 patrols, but it actually really weakens the gang. Alright, so I'm going to play this one without using the map, because I probably won't get the luxury of much map use in the game tonight. Okay. Where's our armor patrol? Alright. And so now we're going to want to split these. Oof. Okay, so I believe I know which map this is. Those people up on the edge there are out on a bit of a limb. So the knight is in a theoretically bad place. So, let's go for a perception. No! Oh well. You know what? Slow and steady works. It'll help keep us alive. Now, that is a slightly unusual. I think I know where I am. Okay, get that dodge ready. We don't know what we're facing against yet. This is exciting. Well, that's one word for it, I suppose. Now, Uriah, just head on up there. Here is good. He's still better at dodging, although hampered somewhat by his armor. We're going to have to put some effort into protecting him. Oh, mercenaries. That icon there under 51 on initiative, that's a mercenary shield. I know it well. Okay, interesting. We're going to have a hard time finding this warpstone without using the map, so we're actually going to have to use the perception skill. Which is great, because early on, during the early access, using the map wasn't really very possible. So, we are here, the other two are down that way, and then other people are down there in the pit. I'm going to start with a perception test, because why not? Nope, no idea. So let's see. That is a long way down. Well, be the religious fanatic you're meant to be. And lie in wait. Well, kind of stand there ready to charge off, really. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over here. We're going to cast our eyes about and see what our senses can find. Anything? Oh, an enemy wielding two axes overhead. Yeah, that is bad news for us. Especially as he will set up that Overwatch shot. At least we know now where one of our enemies is. And he's hopping down there and probably coming running over here for our leader. Yep. Oh! How predictable. Let's return the favour. I mean, look at that. That's a massive plank sword. That's just wrong. Alright. Now, let's start with a perception test. Oh well. Do another. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, look. Let's just... yeah, just climb up here then. Because she's good at that. This is a reasonably nice Overwatch spot. I mean, it's not ideal. And we've found one of the enemies. That's a good sign. He's got one of our men alone. That's a bad sign. And that's an archer who failed to fire through the railings. Great! any moment now, we'll be able to put our knight into action. He'll go tromping through these dark streets, kicking up dust and mud. Alright, I'm not seeing a lot of treasure here yet, but that's
A new
okay.
round has started.
We can't have everything, right? We should probably start increasing our initiative. I know it's not a attribute I normally put a lot of points into. Okay, you are up here. Look at those great big glowing slug-like things. They are freaky. And, oh, he's just inhaled some befuddling fumes, and he's gonna just stay. Now, we're gonna cut through this building here. Come on, through this building and coming up the other side. Now, would you look at that? Stuck him with a spear. Served him right for thinking he could take on our leader. Speaking of which, this is a rather sordid affair, isn't it? Let's slice him up. Nice. Got a nice stun there. So, while I could disengage for free now that he's stunned, I'm looking... Yes, I think I will. Looking to see if I can fit through the gap. Okay, so that's bad. I'd have to go this way round. But, oh, look, look, look. Hello. We're going to keep this fellow occupied so that he can't mess... Oh, he's got company. I see company back there. Look at that. Looks like a young blood with 2 pistols. So we better get our blokes to converge on this spot. It does mean we're not going to get much warpstone out of this one, regrettably. Really, an Overwatch stance? That's where he's going for? Alright, so they are down there, like down that way. But we do want to find some treasure. Oh well. I was going to try for a perception check, but I'd gone too far. That's okay though. The foes are many. They lurk in the darkness of these ruined streets, and soon they will be upon us. But not quite yet, apparently. Alright. So we want to try and climb up here, to be honest, actually. Oh, good. Oh, bad. Shouldn't have climbed up here. Completely wrong. Should just run up here instead. And really, we can't shoot the man across the way? Well, we'll just shoot that one down on the ground then. That'll teach him. Too damn right. I mean, I know he's going to get up now and recover from stunned and not be able to do much else. But that's okay. Now. In terms of treasure, there's got to be some around here eventually. She is putting points in the alertness in the future. Alright, what we're going to do is nip to here. Try for one more perception check. Oh, good. Please show me. Well, okay. Just traps, really, then. In that case, we'll just set up a little trap of our own, get that musket pointed in the general direction where enemies may lie, and ouch. Well, had to happen eventually. And then it'll be time to fail a jump down check very soon. Alright, it would be nice to go in and plunder that old building there, but really, Sir Gunther Drosselheim is needed here, and apparently at some point, there we go, right. 43%, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. That's okay. Right, so they are down there. So if we go offline with the door, so that no one can shoot all the way through there at us,
A new round has started.
then we'll be able to head on through that building soon and come out sort of near that burning cart. Oh my goodness, they got a wizard. Well, that's just kind of typical, I suppose. Let's... Got him. Now, if only we had... Well, I mean, I was just going to move to engage him to hold him up, but sure, he can charge me, I suppose. Right. Well, we'll set up a dodge. Yeah, I mean, at this point, any warpstone we're getting will just be spoils of war, basically. Right. Let us send Volkram Freubrecht, yes, because I put the R in there now, to head round here and accompany our flagellant as he rummages through this old pile. Now can you disengage? Nope, because there's not enough space behind you. So in that case, just hack at him repeatedly. There we go. That's about all we're going to get for now, and we're going to go with a dodge stance. And that's okay. I mean, it has to be okay. They're going to get a few more turns before we get to do anything. But hopefully we can... Uh-oh. Yeah, they are converging really quickly. They were not that scattered at all. And this is only, what, round 2 or 3? 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. They haven't picked up any warpstone either, so wherever it is... We haven't found it. They haven't found it. Right, go to here, and we'll just run up these stairs here. What have we out here? Nice balcony, good bit of... nothing out there. It's probably all in one big cluster. That happens sometimes, probably in that big central courtyard where most of the fighting is. We'll reload this. And then we really can't shoot him. Look, we can just walk to the edge here. No. There we go. Take an aim shot. Right in the railings. And drop down. Because why not? Hey! Successful. Good. That'll be the end of this turn. And the downed man gets none, because it's already gone. And then... yeah, we're just not finding it, so we're going to hop down here. Hooray! Now, is that what I think it is over there? It's very hard to tell. No. No, it's taking the light the wrong way. So what we're going to do is go all the way out to here. And then we're going to go bang! Yeah, well, we've probably got his attention now. Oh well. Oh, and here he comes as well, just to prove the point. Oh! This isn't even a very good match. Right. So Gunther, you are needed here. Oh, what? This is not where I thought it was. Okay then. Well, that's unfortunate. We'll just have to make do, I suppose.
A new round has started.
Oh, he's up to something. Now, concentration reduces the cost of melee combat skills, doesn't it? Blooming heck. Yeah, we're probably not going to claw a victory out of this one, barring a miracle. Right, well that is all just really bad. Let's just head on this way. Just try and group up and consolidate on our loss really at this point, because we're suffering, you know. Now the problem is that the enemy warbands, while they retain the same rank and have the same levels, they will have all of their heroes be the highest level ones and all of their henchmen be the lowest level ones, even though that's not necessarily the case, and they will all be fully equipped and have all of their skill points trained. In the early game, we do not have that sort of advantage at all, so we're definitely playing an underdog game for the first quite a few games. This is definitely a long campaign game. You know, you're in for the long haul, you're settling in. It's about small improvements over time, you know, incremental successes, people getting better, and that's really bad. Okay. Oh, come on, mate. Okay, he's stuck. He's just running up and down there like a wally. There's something very wrong with him. In the meantime, is there anything at all in here of worth? Now, no backtracking. Backtracking feels like cheating, and it basically is. So, you know, good when you are not very fortunate at all. Oh well. There's just nothing to pick up. I mean, at this point we'll be lucky to find one. Let's reload and shoot that bugger down on the ground there. Aimed shot. Not you. You. Probably didn't need to be aimed at that point. And we can reload, and should have probably gone for a dodge, but hey, it's better than nothing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Right, let's take a look at this situation. I can't do perception in combat, can I? No. Okay. Let's disengage. And then think a moment. Oh look, I'm just gonna go to here, drop a black powder trap, head on out the door, there we go, and get that dodge stance ready. I mean, if he wants to come straight for me, he might as well take a bit of damage doing it, right? Yep. Hey, that works. I mean, he's probably going to do a hell of a lot now. Like, oh my god! Yeah, this is a disaster. Oh well, it happens sometimes. Right, and you can't find anyone to duff up. I mean, come on now. Right. There's something very wrong here. Just keep heading west. And there you'll meet Fred and Rosemary, and they'll serial kill everyone.
A new
so that's what they did.
has started.
That was lucky. This won't be. There we go. It all starts to fall apart now. I mean, they're quite well equipped. They're very well trained. And now they're stealing equipment just to screw me over in future games. Of course they are. That's what they do. I wish the AI wouldn't do that, because it gains no benefit from it, and all it does is screw me over. Right, we're going for the lower drop. And then, can we see? Yes, we can. We see thee. Just charge on in there and try and stab him. There we go. That's a little bit better. That'll hopefully buy her some time to escape. Oh my god, fine, he fails an all-alone check. He's even more screwed than he was before. All-alone check is when you're being ganged up on, you're all alone, there's no one to help you, and you just get a bit scared and can't really do very much. Sometimes you'll even run away if there's room to do so. And that involves generally getting walloped as you turn your back on the enemies and flee. Alright. You're not very good at this treasure hunting lark. Let's just try and get you near the fight where, to be fair, it'll probably all be over by the time you arrive. Right. I'm going to swap weapons and attack him. That was... I had no high expectations there, really. Try and dodge an incoming attack, because it's going to happen, let's be fair. And speaking of dodging incoming attacks, this was also going to fail. Sometimes people are just doomed. Right. Okay. Let's reload. Try and find where that knight's got to. Actually, if we go around here, might as well try a shot. Hey, it even hit. That's not too shabby. Okay. He had a 67% chance. That was a reasonably good odds. Okay. You will find enemies. Somewhere. I spy their wagon. Unfortunately, you have to go all the way around it to get near the fray, by which point it may very well be too late.
A new round has started.
Alright, attack, attack! Nice! And throw up a dodge. So, while it is possible to turn things around at this point, it's not very possible. We're just doing the best we can, given a bad situation. Because people just keep getting walloped. Sometimes it happens. You know, in these mean streets, violence takes place. I mean, frequently. Have you seen the state of the place? It's like a bomb site. Right, please don't fail that all-alone test this time. Hooray! Alright, what do we got? Well, you're wounded. You're barely touched, so while it would be nicer to go for the lightly armoured fellow who's a magic user, we should really just focus on the one we have a chance of working down a little bit. Even though when the knight comes around, he'll be round here behind the magician. And that archer will be blocked behind those crates. Oh my goodness, the pain and the agony. It's heartbreaking. We need better equipment. I mean, I'm going to be basically sending off all our warpstone to the Sisters of Sigmar after this one. But for now, Gerdwin is going to bravely leap into the void, landing on the cobbled streets below. Good for him. Oh, their leader is visible now. I don't know where he is, but that is bad. Oh, he's up there? Really? Oh my god. Here we go. More whomping. I mean, do we just shoot this guy and try and finish him off? Aim shot, even. I mean, if we can get him to break, that's brilliant. I'll also back up a little. And he will get dodged. Nice. There's a 29% dodge chance. That was flippin' impressive. Right. Let's try turn this around a bit. Hello, all you evil people. Oh my goodness, no! Right, set up a dodge, ambush rather. He's nearly there. The enemy are in sight.
Round has started.
Now, we're faring reasonably well over here, because of, like, virtually one lucky dodge, I think. Hopefully we can hold out a little bit longer, and reinforcements may arrive. They probably won't. Ah, come on. Oh, he failed to cast his spell. And suffered a miscast result. Beautiful. Now, can we put this man down? No, we cannot. That's most unfortunate. Now they're going to get a few activations in a row before us. That was lucky. Maybe Sigmar hopes to draw us through this yet. What do you bet our leader dies and we have to use for level 1-1 in the game tonight? That'd be just typical. Alright. Well, we know where the enemies are. They are in this direction. And we're not going to reach them this turn. But we're going to get pretty close. Oh really? You're going to try and shoot him? I mean, that's interesting. Okay, we'll go for that reload. What the hell? Go for the aimed shot. Anything to weaken their morale. Useless. Okay. And the pain train continues. Right. Let's get... Come on. Come on. Give us a shot. There we go. Oh, that was just really disappointing. Let's hope this will live up to... There we go. Live up to expectations. Man, if we could just make him leader.
A new
He'd be
round
amazing.
has started.
Okay. I mean, we're looking in pretty bad shape here. We just gotta hope by some miracle we pull it through. I mean, we're not getting anything valuable out of this, apart from maybe a load of serious long-term injuries to put up with. Isn't that lovely? Oh man. Alright, come on. Finish him! At last. What a relief. Now we're going to go through here. Because most of the enemies are down this way. A most fortuitous dodge. I mean, this archer of ours should not be lasting this long at all. Oh no, what's he doing? He's jumping down. Now we've got to watch him, because he's got great heroic potential. And isn't he heading straight for our flagellant? Pretty sure he is. Well, there's one way to find out. And that's by singing she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Okay, well yeah, he definitely went... Oh! Up here somewhere? Or maybe in here? No, we'll just head towards the fight then and be really close to it all. Their leader is still hidden. That's probably a good thing, so he'll probably wreck us if he appears. Right, we'll have a reload. And head on down this way. Keeping our eyes peeled for any sort of treasure we find. Not that we're going to find very much in the current state of things. Now this archer here, there's not a lot he can do apart from really overwatch and dodge. Right. Administer justice to this foul wizard. Clearly he's been practicing necromantic spells that he shouldn't be doing. And that's why the Inquisition is able to give him a jolly good battering. Oh, he's not a nice bloke. Look at him. He's got a new animal skull in his head. Just don't even ask. Right, we're going to try and bait out that Overwatch shot and hope it misses, which it does. That's good. Going to go to here, set up a dodge stance, because there might be treasure in this direction, but it probably isn't. It's all scattering that. Nice! And return! Oh, great. Alright. What are we doing here? I mean, we're basically looking for warpstone. There isn't any, and this is their wagon. So we're going to pinch this to reduce their morale and hopefully give us that little boost we need. Alright, we're going to run up here and down there and set up that free dodge stance that comes from nicking their standard. Okay, they're at brake checks already. They're passing, but they're at brake checks. Oh, hello! You really want to... Well, you got his attention. You know what, we'll take the invitation, even though he's got a good dodge chance. We can still mash his face in. I mean, look at that thing. It's got skulls in it. If ever you needed a reminder of your impending mortality, whizzling straight towards your face, covered in spikes and ready to... yeah, you know. Right. Where? Oh, where? Okay, we're just going to go with an Overwatch stance. This is getting pretty rough. So now that they've reached breaking point, they're going to start making a brake check at the start of every turn, every round rather. If we then lower their morale by, say, battering this nutter in, like that, then they're going to have to make one at the start of their next activation as well. Now, what have you here? You may have taken that from one of our men. Because our leader was plundered. Oh man, now he's going to run away with our stuff and we'll never get it back, and you... oh. It's just horrible. Okay. For now, I'm just hoping...
has started.
Hoping for a few good full recovery rolls. And we're going to go looking for warpstone, because it's got to be on the map somewhere. They're pretty much going to break and run as soon as they get a turn. But we can try. You ready for it? Here we go. So I'm thinking that Jeremiah will be leading our game, our group in tonight's game.
Relentless and remorseless. These are the virtues of a witch hunter. Never rest in your pursuit of the damned. Offer no respite to the heretic.
Now, Jeremiah, full recovery. Excellent.
Nice progress.
And of course, Gunter is doing well. I'm not sure. There we go, another full recovery. You had a spear and shield. And now they are lost to us. That is bad news.
Fantastic.
And you are our new flagellant, who's not very good yet. That's okay. So we got a little way to go before we start getting any progress. Now, the league games are display matches, so nobody dies, no permanent consequences. They're like a sort of training match. Right, we're going to put a point into alertness here. And you go away. Go away. I'm trying to pay your wages. There you go. And then you... It would be nice to get some armor. Now, we do have a lot of spare garments here, which we're going to be selling off at some point. I've given you some alertness. I'll give you a bit of leadership as well. Because it's nice to have everyone contributing, because that way if someone important perishes, then at least someone else will help make up the difference. We're going to put a point into leadership here as well. And you need some new equipment. Give you back your spear and your shield for now. He's done okay. What can we give him? We can't give him that. And then he's done exceptionally well. So give him a point of leadership and a point of accuracy. There we go. Now, before continuing, I need to check equipment, because we're not allowed to use any blue items at this stage in release, so swap him back down to white armor there, which means he'll be a little bit more vulnerable. I think that's the only blue item I had equipped, but I will check anyway. So when next we see this warband in action, they will be against a human opponent, not the AI. That'll be very interesting, and I will look forwards to, well, let's say the experience. Let's be fair, you know, it's a nice little league, a tournament. There's players of a mixture of abilities. Most of them are probably very good, and it's not fair to say anyone's bad. I have no idea what I'll be up against, or how I will fare. But what I do know is that it will be the next video, so I'm afraid you'll have to wait for that for now. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll say, hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!